Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. The reason why I am all armored up is because I have just been out mining. And what we're gonna do today is basically put away all the things I've gotten. I already put the iron and gold in the smelters, but we're gonna go place a lot of these other things. What the hell is these? Did I get these? That's weird. But yeah, while we talk about the new YouTube gaming thing, because to be honest, as you could probably see by the title of the video, I don't get the point. What's the point with this new YouTube gaming? Hey, there's a skeleton on the tree. Let's go kill him. Hi there. You are going to die. Ow. Rude. I'm just gonna grab all your things. Eat this piece of meat. That sounded wrong. But yeah. So basically, yesterday this new YouTube gaming thing launched. As far as I know, I really haven't read up upon this that much. I've heard what other people have said and read a little bit on some forums and stuff like that. But basically, this is a new part of YouTube, and it's all about the gaming channels. And that brings me to my first point. Why do the gaming channels suddenly need all this special attention? They already are the channels that get the most subscribers. Um, I mean, I haven't gotten really that many subscribers, but when you think about it, if I had started two different channels at the same time, a vlogging channel and a gaming channel, I'm pretty sure that the gaming channel would still have gotten more subscribers faster than the vlogging channel because gaming is the big thing, and that's okay. I have a gaming channel. I enjoy it. But I don't see why the gaming channels, we, the gamers, need that much special attention. Does this mean that there will in the future be a new site for the vloggers? Or for the beauty channels? Or like the comedy channels? The music channels? I mean, why do the gamers need special attention? I really don't get it. And I mean, I really don't understand the point. So basically, you can still watch the gaming videos on normal YouTube. They still show up in your feed. So why would I want to go to another site suddenly to watch videos there? I think it's something about, oh, but it's easier to find gaming channels. Well, actually, I never had any trouble in finding great gaming channels, but I guess some people might. I don't know. But here's what I see. Either, and this is with the video wise thing. I don't know. Hey, chicken. Either the you still get they continue with having the videos on oh my god, so much gravel on on like normal YouTube, and I don't see the point in having videos two places, the same videos two places, or they will eventually separate the videos so as the gaming videos will only be on the YouTube gaming thing. And if that's the case, well, that's just lame because then you have to go to two separate places. That probably won't happen, but so that's another point I don't get. You get the same channels, same videos. Why did I go in here? You get the same videos on YouTube as you would get on YouTube Gaming. Um, so that part, that doesn't have a point in either. That doesn't really give any new grounds. Then you have the whole you can thing where you can like flag a game or something like that, and you just automatically get a lot of videos based on that. You can say, oh, I like Minecraft, so they will give you a lot of suggestions for Minecraft for videos, or I like Fallout, or I like Call of Duty. I'm not really a big fan, but that was just an example. But I don't know about others, but I don't watch just everything Minecraft related or everything related to Duke Nukem or to Fallout or to Far Cry or whatever, the thing I go for is actually the people playing and not what games they're playing. Like when you see an artist, you don't. I mean, imagine if you were searching for a song, and would you be just saying, "Oh, I want to search for every song that has something to do with ponies," or would you look for songs for people, for maybe artists you know or similar artists, not necessarily what they're singing about? That's the way I do it with gaming. So that whole follow a game kind of thing, well, I don't see the point. It's like, oh, it's Minecraft because everybody who's playing Minecraft is interesting and fun to listen to. And they're not. Of course they're not. So I don't see the point in that either. I guess some people just want to watch everything with a certain game. I don't know. Well, I mean, with Minecraft, you can watch several like different gamers playing it. But if it's a game like that new one, what's it called, Until Dawn? I just saw that that was one of the games they suggested you flagged. But if you've seen, I mean, that's a single player game. So if you've seen one playthrough, do you want to watch another? I must admit, I have occasionally watched several playthroughs of the same game, but not at once, not like right after each other. So I wouldn't need to just have the everything about, for instance, Until Dawn show up. Oh, this guy plays Until Dawn. I'm gonna watch this. Oh, this guy plays it too. I'm gonna watch that too. I mean, who does that? I guess there are some people doing that, but I don't see the point. I don't see the point. I don't need to to find like everything with a certain game. And then we have the live streaming, but as far as I know, you could already live stream on YouTube. I don't know, maybe they made it simpler, but couldn't they just have made it simpler on normal YouTube instead of having to make a separate page? And if it's made simpler for the then why for the gamers only? What if, like for instance, Alfie and Soella wants to Alfie wants to like just make a video where they're having fun talking to people and stuff like that, but but I mean they can't do it on gaming because if it's not gaming, and I don't know. I know you can like stream on normal YouTube, but if you could that do that already, then once again I don't see the point in why we need a new streaming platform from YouTube. And if it's a better streaming, then I don't see the point in just giving it to the gamers. Why? I repeat the thing I said. Why all the the advantages and special attention to gaming channels? I think it's lame, and I really don't. And again, why in the first place did that gaming channel appear? Is it the gamers who said, "Oh, we don't want to be a part of the normal YouTube anymore. We feel special, so we want our own site"? Or is it the other way around? All the other YouTubers saying, "Oh, we don't want the gamers here because they're taking all our subscribers." I don't know. I kind of liked the way it was that YouTube was one big giant mess, and you'd go to YouTube and you could like watch YouTube videos, and you could watch beauty things if that's your thing. I don't do that, or vlogs, or like comedy or sketches and gaming. But now they kind of want you to go to a different place for your gaming. But I rarely sit down and say, "Hey, I'm just gonna watch some gaming." No, I normally say, "Hey, I'm gonna see what's in my feed, and then I'm gonna watch what's good." And that might be some sketches, that might be some vlogs, or some tags, or some gaming. But I guess there are people whose only interest in YouTube is watching gaming, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna repeat myself. I don't see the point. Then, I say then a lot, sorry. But there's also, Actually, then was better. Then there's um, the whole subscriber thing. Now, I'm not sure how this works, but it seems that you need to subscribe on YouTube Gaming. You don't just automatically subscribe to a channel when that you're subscribed to on YouTube. And I'm guessing that doesn't work. That works the other way around too. I mean, doesn't work actually. That you don't, if you follow a person on YouTube Gaming, you don't necessarily follow that person on the normal YouTube, which means that a lot of gaming channels will suddenly have two different numbers. Because if YouTube Gaming becomes a big thing, then a lot of people probably won't and subscribe on YouTube anymore. They would just subscribe on YouTube Gaming, which means that you will have two separate subscriber counts. And I really don't see the point in that. But that will happen because, like I said, there probably is a lot of people who only watch YouTube for gaming stuff. So they will normally go to YouTube Gaming and they will only subscribe there. And that means that, yeah, like I said, you get two different subscriber counts. Why? Who wants that? I mean, and you can't even just add them together saying, oh, I'll just add the two. But the problem is there will also be people that are subscribed both places. And I don't know. It's not an important thing, but it is nice to see how many subscribers you have. But if you split them up like that, it's going to be hard to actually see how many subscribers you have. And the same goes for views. I'm guessing, I don't know if there's going to be a view counter on YouTube Gaming. It's probably the same video, so I guess that wouldn't count at all. But that's again the point. What's the point in you having the same videos, but you can go to another site to watch them? Oh yeah, and you can, of course, live stream. But I'm pretty sure that if they actually just worked a little on it, they could make you able to live stream on YouTube, normal, regular YouTube. I think it's very confusing. It's very confusing, and especially the whole gamers suddenly need special attention. Oh, the gamers are the best. That's what I'm getting from all this, because you don't see a YouTube vlogging or a YouTube beauty or a YouTube music or a YouTube whatever. No, it's just YouTube gaming. Like, they're so special, and yes, I am aware that I'm a YouTube gamer. But here's the thing: I don't see myself. I see myself as a YouTuber specializing in gaming. I don't see myself as a gamer who just happens to make videos on YouTube. I did this because I wanted to be a part of YouTube. And then what I choose to make on YouTube was gaming videos because I gamed a lot. Who knows? Maybe if things had been different, might have made a vlogging channel. But yeah, I don't see myself as just a gamer. I see myself as a YouTuber. Therefore, I want to be part of YouTube. And if you start making a different site for the gamers, then we're going to separate the two. Because a lot of people have already said that they really, really love the design on the new YouTube gaming. By the way, I hate the design. I think it looks stupid. But that's just my opinion. But that means also that they will focus more on the YouTube gaming side, and then there will be a separation between the two, between normal YouTube and YouTube gaming, even though the same videos show up both places. So where's the benefits? I don't get it. It's easier to find gamers. Is that the benefit? I had no trouble finding gamers. I have tons of gamers in my subscription feeds. And to be honest, I don't really want any more unless there's someone special, and I usually seem to find them. Then there's the whole live streaming thing. I don't know, I just see this as Microsoft, no, not Microsoft, Google getting back at whoever bought, I think that was Microsoft, but Google being sad about not buying Twitch in time, and so they want to make some competition. Was there anything wrong with Twitch? So all those people who've been streaming on Twitch is just gonna say, "Hey, fuck you! There's something better now." Wow. Is that really the way to do it? But yeah, I know that you can live stream on YouTube. I've seen it. People are doing it. So why do we need another platform for live streaming? A platform that apparently only benefits the gamers because it's on YouTube Gaming. That's another thing that just. I mean, maybe there's something I don't get. But I see it as. Here's what I see it. How I see it, basically. I see it for a way for gamers to get bigger. The biggest channels on YouTube to get even bigger. So I'm guessing it's greed. Is it all about the money? I think it is. It's probably all about the money. That is seems to be the way with a lot of YouTube channels anyway. And how do I know that? Because you can see it. It's so clear to see when a YouTube channel starts thinking more about money than about the gaming. That's when you notice that every fucking gaming channel is playing the same game. Oh, this game is trending. I better jump aboard on this so that I can make some of that YouTube money before this game stops trending again and there won't be any money in it. Yeah. I think this is not about YouTube gaming. This is just a general thing. There were three reasons why I started watching YouTube more than I watch TV. One, and this one is the only one that I still feel has any value, any effect, and that was the fact that I could watch anything at any time. I didn't have to follow a schedule and look in the TV guide and stuff like that to see when something was on. That was good. But that's the only thing that's left, almost. Because the other two reasons I wanted to escape TV was one, well, actually two, I guess, because one was the one I already said. But number two reason was to get away from all the fucking commercials and advertisements and sponsors, because I don't know. I've been told through my entire life that it's not okay to lie. But I guess it's okay to lie if you're trying to sell a product. Because that's basically what ads do. They lie. Some of them are really obvious lies. Red Bull gives you wings. We know that it doesn't. But a lot of other ads promise you things that are just not true. Advertisement use big name celebrities like George Clooney and others to sell their product, and everybody's like, oh, maybe I can become like George Clooney. And everybody is exaggerating about how great their product is. I mean, why is lying okay when you're trying to sell a product? I fucking hate advertisements. I hate commercials. If you want to sell a product, say, hey, this product does this and this and this. You should buy it. And if that's not good enough to sell your product, then you're doing something very wrong. And I do know that yes, there's a lot of competition on like the in this in on for products, and but still, I hate fucking ads. I use AdBlock. I do. I'm not ashamed to admit it. But like I said, I try to escape advertising. If you said, hey, give me some money. Well, actually, I wouldn't do that. But if there was an option of giving a YouTuber some money, I would do it. Where there's some nice merchandise I would like to buy from this YouTuber, I would do it. I don't have a problem paying for shit. I buy games, I buy movies, I buy TV shows, I occasionally go to concerts and pay money for that, I buy music. So, but I don't want to be forced to watch. And the reason I buy the movies, the reason I buy the TV shows, is actually as well to get away from fucking advertisement and commercials. And I'm not going to change that fact. So yeah, everybody wants you to stop using ad blocks and watch their ads and commercials. And everybody's like, oh, but it's only 30 seconds. Yeah, but it's still fucking lies. It's still fucking a bunch of bullshit you're getting thrown in your face. It's not about the time. Everybody's always about, oh, but it's only this amount of time, and can't you waste that time? That's the problem. Why would I want to waste time at all? Any amount of time. If you had a donate button, I would probably donate money to you. If you had there was a voluntary subscription, paid subscription, I might likely actually, if for the channels I'd enjoy, I might actually pay them monthly money. There's a good chance of that. I would rather spend my own money supporting the YouTubers I like than have to sit through fucking advertising and commercials. Because I'm against that. So why would I want to watch that? And also, by the way, for those people who always say that, oh, but advertisement, but Google, not Google, AdBlock only blocks ads on sketchy sites. That's not true. Every fucking site is so filled up with ads and commercials these days. Facebook, Google, YouTube, they all have ads. They all have commercials. So I'm not going to get rid of my ad block because I don't want my fucking browsers and to be filled with ads and commercials. And the last reason I originally had for getting away from television and going to YouTube instead was that there were more diversity, I guess is the right word. Everything wasn't the same like it is on television. Every on television it's the same reality shows, the same quiz shows, the same sitcoms again and again, just with different actors and situations, but it's the fucking same jokes. It's the same. Well, that's pretty much YouTube these days. Gamers are all playing the same fucking game, Five Nights at Freddy's, and those games that shows boobs, and it's like, we're gonna show you some boobs, and then you're gonna give us some money because hey, boobs. Wow. But yeah, that's pretty much just, and all these horror games that shouldn't make you scream that much unless you're actually. It seems that a lot of YouTubers just are giant fucking pussies. No offense to cats. Because they scream at everything in any game. I don't know. Perhaps many of them, they probably are acting. But yeah, we're getting the scary games. We're getting the Gmods. We're getting the trending indie games. And yes, I'm aware that Minecraft is one of those games. But I enjoy Minecraft. It's a game that you can play again and again. And I don't know. But it's not only the gaming channels. It's also the vlogging channels with their tags and their challenges. It's like, oh, this person did this challenge. Now everybody else has to do it too. And only a few of them I actually enjoyed, like the Whisper challenge. I really enjoyed the Whisper challenge. But the problem with the challenges is, oh, there's a new one, so we're just gonna abandon this one and just move on to the next. And most of them are pretty much shit. And that's the thing. Whenever there's like a certain amount of YouTubers that does a thing, then suddenly all of them does it. Oh, now we're reacting to old videos. I should do that too. Oh, now we're looking at baby photos. I should do that too, says every fucking channel. There is no diversity. Is that the right word? Everything is the same these days on YouTube. There are a few channels in gaming, there are a few channels in others that actually still manage to do something original. Well, maybe not original, but at least not doing the same as everybody else. I try not to do anybody the same as everybody else. I play Minecraft, I'll admit that, but that's pretty much the only thing that I do that everybody else isn't doing. Wait, is doing. Sorry, I got confused there. And the reason I can get away with this, with playing unknown games, old games, games that maybe only a few people care about, the reason I can do this is I don't care about the money. I, I really don't. And and I would never want to. Even if I found out one day that I could live off this. The only way I could live off making YouTube is if I started compromising my own uh, integrity, I guess. Is by selling out. It, the only way I would be able to make money off YouTube is if I started playing all the trending games, all the games that seem to make money. But to be honest, with the exception of a few, most of the trending games that I see on YouTube are pretty much just meh. I saw some clips from this Until Dawn. It'll probably become a trending game. I mean, but it looks kind of. It looks like one of those games where you pretty much just have a already set story, and you basically just have to play through it by doing some various tasks. Sometimes you probably have to hide, run and hide, like in every fucking horror games these days. Oh, you have to hide in this locker. Oh, hide under this table. I don't know. I shouldn't criticize Until Dawn before I've actually seen more of it, but I don't know. It's a console game, and console games are becoming less and less, having less and less gameplay and more story and cutscenes. Like, look at The Last of Us. The Last of Us was like, oh, this is the best game ever. But when you actually look a little deeper, there wasn't really that much of a game. It was just repetitive gameplay in which you had to kill major hordes of monsters, and then there were the occasional, oh, you have to take this wooden plank so that the girl can get over the water because she can't swim. Oh, that's a great mechanic. Let's do it repeatedly throughout the game, just so that we have a little diversity in the gameplay. Other than that, the game was pretty much just a lot of conversations that you had no say in. You didn't have like an option of what you wanted to say, and then there were a lot of cutscenes, and that was where the story was told. Basically, what you did in the game was play from one part of the story to another, sometimes just by walking, sometimes by fighting giant hordes of enemies, and sometimes by doing a water puzzle. But other than that, there really wasn't that much gameplay in it. You had absolutely no effect on the story, and because of the constant cutscenes, immersion was pretty much out of the question. And that's the way I see a lot of console games, and unfortunately, it's kind of getting going to the PC as well. But maybe I really hope that's not the future of gaming. That would that would really suck. Uh, I want games with more things to do. I want games that have like a really shitload of things to do, and I'm not talking about small mini games that you can do sometimes. No, I'm talking about games in which you can do. I'm talking games like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, where you can just there are so many different things that you can do. I'm talking about I want games in which you have to shower sometimes. I want games in which you have to cook and eat food. I want games where you can talk to people and actually change the mood. If you can talk angrily to them or you can talk like nicely to them. I want games where you can like fall in love and start a family. I want and I'm not saying that this should be in every game, but I want these games. I don't just want a game where you have to run and gun or where you just have to I don't know. I think a lot of games these days seems to focus on on just the the action part, and then we see get all of the storytelling in the cutscenes and in conversations in which you actually don't have any say at all. You just have to listen to what your characters say, and it's frankly getting a little boring. And this is a thing that most, and I understand why it's so much on the consoles, because on the consoles you are limited. You don't have that many buttons. On the PC you can have more buttons. You can even write. I love games where you can like write stuff in. I mean, think about it. If you convince, why not make something, a game in which you actually write down what you want to say? I mean, you can do that on a console, but it will take like forever because you have to like go to the different letters and click them instead of just having your fingers do it. I don't know. I'm getting way off track here. But yeah, the new YouTube gaming thing, I don't see the point. Maybe I've missed something. Maybe there's a feature to it that I don't understand or that I don't know about. But I see it as it's going to separate in the long run. It's going to separate the gaming part of the YouTube with the rest of the YouTube, because even though all the videos, the gaming videos will show up on the regular YouTube, problem is a lot of the gamer YouTubers, the ones that only are interested in gaming, will go to the YouTube gaming side instead of the normal YouTube, and that means that they will, and slowly that will separate it. And yes, I just said that they were only interested in gaming, but the problem is then the YouTube developers will see that, oh, the gamers are focused here. Maybe we should just separate them. Maybe we should do something that gamers can only do here and they can't do in the YouTube, and then the separation starts. This has been a long video. I apologize. Um, I just had to get this off my chest. And by the way, they've spent a lot of time messing around with this new YouTube gaming thing. The very same day that the YouTube gaming went public, everybody seemed to have trouble with thumbnails. I was having trouble with frame rate issues, and there are still so many problems on regular YouTube. Maybe they should fix those before they start working on something new. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, isn't that the way you're supposed to do it? Make sure that that things work perfectly under your first project before you start a new one? That would make sense, right? Anyway, I'm gonna leave now because this is a long video. You might disagree with what I've said, and that's okay. So, I just had my opinion and I had to get it off my chest. I'll see you in the future. Bye.